Welcome to the Department of Mathematics and Statistics in the Faculty of Science at the University of Windsor. First of all, let me congratulate you on your acceptance into one of our many programs leading to the degree Bachelor of Mathematics. Now that you're in the program, you're thinking about the fall semester, and one of the big questions in your mind will be, well, what courses do I take in fall term? You can begin registration in June, and so you'll need to know the answers to these questions. So that's the purpose of this video, and in addition, we'll give you some tips for success in your first year towards the end. Your full course load each semester should be 5 courses. Some of these courses are required for your program, and others are open choices that you can make to fit your own interests and needs. The main required courses, those courses required by every student in any of our programs in Math and Stats, are Linear Algebra 1, Differential Calculus, and the Introduction to Algorithms and Programming 1. Let's say a little bit about each one of those courses. Math 1250, Linear Algebra 1. Here you'll learn about linear systems, matrix algebra, orthogonalization, vector spaces, and similar topics. 3 hours of lecture each week and 1 tutorial hour each week. The prerequisites are high school advanced functions and high school calculus and vectors. Now, some of you may not have taken calculus and vectors, and if you haven't, you will select Math 1260, vectors and linear algebra, instead of Math 1250. Now, this is an extra hour of work each week, of lectures each week, but it will catch you up on the material that you've missed, and it's important to know that both courses have the same final examination, so you'll all be equally prepared for your second semester. The other required course, Math 1720, Differential Calculus, you'll take the typical courses on subjects on continuity, trigonometric functions, the mean value theorem, derivatives, antiderivatives, and so on. Again, 3 hours of lecture each week and 1 tutorial hour each week. The same prerequisites, advanced functions and calculus and vectors. Like linear algebra, if you haven't taken calculus and vectors, you will select Math 1760, functions and differential calculus, instead of Math 1720. An extra lecture hour each week, but the same final examination, so you'll be fully prepared for your second semester. You will also have to take Computer Science 1400, an introduction to algorithms and programming. Computer science is an important course for all scientific disciplines, really. It gives you this skill that helps you get into the job market at the end, but also allows you to get involved in advanced studies about mathematics and maybe even gets you employment working with a professor on a research project. There are no prerequisites for this course. There are 3 hours of lectures each week and 1.5 laboratory hours each week, and like all courses, unsupervised study and work at home on individual assignments. Some of you will have other required courses. If you're in one of these programs, Math and Computer Science, Actuarial Science, Math and Finance, Math and Business, or Math and Education. Let's see what those courses are. If you're in the Math and Computer Science program, you will also have to take Key Concepts in Computer Science. That's COMP 1000. The topic is exactly what you would expect on these key concepts: decidability, complexity, syntax, completeness, induction and recursion, and so on. This is restricted to students in a computer science program, and this is considered one of those computer science programs. The 3 hours lecture per week time and 1.5 hours laboratory work each week are required. If you're in actuarial science, finance, or any business and math program, you'll also take Introduction to Economics 1, Econ 1100, that's a required course. You'll learn about markets, consumer behavior, income distribution, and the role of labor unions and the role of government in the economy. No prerequisites for this course, 3 lecture hours each week. Those of you who are in business and math will also have to take STEN 1000, an Introduction to Business. This holistic course uses lectures, project work, case methods. You learn about the entrepreneurial process, about strategic thinking, all the things that you might need for a future career in the world of business. 3 lecture hours per week, no prerequisites. Students in Math and Education have to take an additional course on top of the 5 other courses that you'll be taking. This is Education 1199, Teaching and Learning Part 1. It is 50 hours over 2 semesters, And here you will work with community service organizations. You'll learn how to develop a professional applicant portfolio to become a teacher. And it's open only to those students in these concurrent programs and in education programs. Now you will have open choice courses. For an open choice course, you can choose any 3-credit course. That's a regular course, usually 3 hours per lecture hours per week. Any course offered at the University of Windsor. We encourage you to explore other disciplines, to select courses of interest, or to work towards a minor in some other subject. Common choices for math students are in economics, in the sciences, chemistry, biology, physics, in computer science, and languages and literature. Whatever you wish, whatever interests you, these courses are for you to explore and to encourage perhaps getting ready for a future career. We've had some students take courses in the sciences and move on to medical school after their math degree. In summary, general math, honors math and stats. You have the 3 main required courses and 2 open choices. Math with computer science, you have the additional required course, key concepts, and 1 open choice. Actuarial science, math, and finance, you have the 3 main courses, linear algebra, calculus, computer science, and economics 1100, and 1 open choice. In math and education, you have the 3 core courses in math, algebra, calculus, computer science, 2 open choices, and the additional Education 1199 course. And business administration and mathematics, you have the hardest program. You have no open choices, and all 5 courses are required to get you off to a good start. Calculus, linear algebra, computer science, economics, and introduction to business. So now that you know what courses you're going to take, what are some tips I can offer you so that you have a successful semester? For your math courses, learn what you can about this software package called Mobius. It will be used in your 1st and 2nd year math courses. It's an automatic system for doing assignments and tests and practice in mathematics. So learn what you can. It will be a tool that will be frequently used during your first couple of years in our department. Get involved with your classmates and upper year students. Join the Math and Stats Student Association. Join the Actuarial Science Club. The Math and Stats Student Association have game nights, they have fun nights, they have bonding nights, they do activities like tutorials. The senior students help the junior students prepare for some of their examinations and key midterms. So get involved, make some friends, work together. It'll be a much more engaging and fruitful experience for you. Don't forget to get to know your professor. Sit in that front row, let them know who you are, talk to them in their office hours. The more you get to know a prof, the more chance you'll have for a great learning experience, maybe as a research assistant, one of the research projects, and also the more you know a faculty member, that stronger that letter of recommendation is going to be when you are looking for a job. Attend your lectures. Work a little bit on every course every day and don't fall behind. At the beginning of the year, there are lots of temptations for getting out to parties, for meeting with friends and relaxing, and of course the trips home are important, but always do a little bit of work every day. It's pretty intense, a little bit unlike high school, in that once you are taught a topic in the lecture, it's expected that you now know that topic, and we go on. We often don't review, always pushing forward new material. So stay ahead of the game. Don't let yourself fall behind. And there are lots of other useful websites on our departmental website, or useful links that you can use that point you to some resources that might be valuable to you during your education.